Don't recommend rushing and booking last minute appointments, you know, because doing that shit, it's all kind of situations you can get yourself into. Those be the kind of meetups that dudes do, and then like they be mad that they got catfish. They be mad that it is her picture, but she don't look like her picture, like she didn't get herself together. Ladies and gentlemen, here we're gonna keep it lit. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe on this channel, and let's get into the video. Hey everybody, it's your girl Sasha, and today I'm back with another video. This video is gonna be concerning escorts. Which escorts are legit? Who's catfishing? How to make sure she's not a cop? How to properly book an escort. I wouldn't recommend using sites like Escort Babylon, Escort Alligator, List Crawler, Mega Personal. They're all the same site. Girls on that site, they typically host from low-end motels. A lot of them, they don't put time into their appearance. And they rush you because Mega Personals, List Crawler, that's a high traffic kind of site. You know what I'm saying? They be seeing a whole lot of people. So it's a very high chance that like when you get there, she's got somebody else on the way and things like that. So she don't got time, you know, to show you a good time like that. You know, that's a site for, I guess, a quick visit. It's real low end. I don't recommend it. So you might ask me, what sites do I recommend? Well, the first site I recommend is Eros. Eros, you know, they got their professional pictures. You are going to be looking at spending more money. I would say be prepared to spend $500 minimum, but those are the kind of girls that have like college degrees. They're very clean, fluent in multiple languages, you know. They pay attention to you. They're not on their phone during the whole meeting. You know, for the most part, they're not on drugs or they're not alcoholics, and you know, you can really anticipate having a good time. Being able to find good reviews on her having a good attitude and things like that. And I would imagine that booking an escort, like that would be the kind of service that you're looking for. Okay, so my second site, Adult Search. Adult Search is cool. The prices there can be a little bit higher too. Not as high as Eros though. If you're gonna use Adult Search, anticipate spending something like $200 or at least $250 for a girl on Adult Search. You know, they take care of themselves. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in the laundry room. I had to come in the laundry room because the people next door, they playing loud music, and I'm not trying to get copyrighted, but we can continue. So, Adult Search. They got some, you know, good girls on there. They be putting their social medias, leaving their OnlyFans link and things like that on Adult Search. My third site would be Triced.link. Girls on there, they have professional photos, you know, the same thing that I've been saying. I don't know, I almost think Trice.link would be number 4 because Private Delights, I would say, almost come before Trice to me. Private Delights, like, it's similar to like, if you know anything about like Room Service 2000, like you can make you a Private Delights account and like they verify that you're not a cop and things like that. So you can give her your PD number and she can go and verify you and be a lot more comfortable with you. You could verify her, be a lot more comfortable with her. You know that those are her pictures. It's like a list of reviews and things like that. Yeah. Eros is still number 1 to me though. Eros. And I guess really number 2 would be Private Delights, y'all. A lot of guys, like, they don't want to, I guess, enter their work information and stuff, but like, it's private. I don't think she really gets that info like that. I think the site verifies that you're not a cop, and then she's able to verify that you're not a cop, and all your information is confidential. So you might want to go and check out that site. Now, on private delights, you're probably looking at spending a little bit more to anticipate on spending about $400-500 or so. Okay, next question. How to be sure she is legit? Okay, most escorts, they don't like the whole send a picture with 3 fingers up method that y'all use, or the FaceTime verification strategy the guys use, because y'all gotta understand that we deal with a lot of time wasters, men that are at home bored, no call, no shows, these kind of things. So it's annoying to us because so many people, like, they'll contact you and the first thing they ask for is a picture, and like, we won't reply because, like, you know, y'all not on the other end of, you know, what we got going on. Like, you hitting us up and immediately asking for a picture is extremely annoying. I wouldn't recommend booking an escort that way. What I do recommend, I recommend only dealing with girls that have a social media. Take your time, follow her on Twitter. You know, go through her Twitter posts and things like that. Follow her on Instagram, you know, pay attention to her Instagram stories, you know, how often she uploads, all of that. If she leaves her Snapchat, follow her on Snapchat. And I mean, nowadays, all the escorts have OnlyFans. So if it was me, I would spend a few dollars to, I mean, a girl that I'm really, really interested in, I would spend a few dollars to subscribe to her OnlyFans and check out some of her content, you know, just so you can get a preview of like what her performance will be like. You know what I'm saying? I don't recommend rushing and booking last minute appointments, you know, because doing that shit, it's all kind of situations you can get yourself into. Those be the kind of meetups that dudes do, and then like they be mad that they got catfish. They be mad that it is her picture, but she don't look like her picture, like she didn't get herself together. These kind of things. Or even worse, you could run into a sting operation or a robbery, you know. Take your time. I don't recommend you got a 30-minute lunch break, so you was browsing the site while you was at work. You find a girl with some cute pictures and you just call her and you show up at a random location, because things go left, you know what I'm saying, moving like that. I recommend y'all, I really recommend taking your time. Take your time so that you can be safe and so that you can be sure, like, who you meeting up with, and that, you know, you gonna be all right. Like, it's not that serious. You know, if you was to take my advice, I say, please take your time. Do some research on this girl. Next tip, do not ask explicit questions over the phone. Or in text. You might say, well, how do I know if she provides the service that I want? I would say go and see if she has reviews. Google her name. Whatever provider that you're going to see, Google her name. Search for her on The Erotic Review. That's another review site that most girls are on. Like, if they've been escorting for some time, it's pretty typically they will have a review on an erotic review, but you never know, because some girls, like, they change their phone number. I went through that, where I had changed my phone number and my reviews was under a different number, things like that. If you don't find nothing, that's still not bad news. Take your time. I would recommend maybe going to meet up with her and talk to her in person about the things that you would like. Of course, you know, compensating some for her time. You know what I'm saying? Or Cash App or Zelle her for a FaceTime. Don't just come out and like ask for a FaceTime. Tell her like, you know, I got something like, you know, personal. I want to ask you, like, you know, see if you can build that connection. I don't know. I don't recommend just coming straight out and like asking her though, like if she do BBJ and things like that. You know, that's not the way to go about it. If you don't know her, you know, saying things like that and then going to meet up with her, like you're confirming over the phone that you going to pay for some kind of sexual activity. So whatever you do, y'all, like I don't recommend that. These just a few of the methods that I got y'all for y'all guide of how to book an escort, how to make sure she's legit, you know, she's not catfish. Yeah, y'all, that's really what I got. That's really what I got. Then is the main tips that I got for y'all right quick. So if y'all got any questions, leave a comment below and I can make a follow-up video with any information that like you guys are requesting or any like extra questions that you guys have, because if you're new here, I was an escort for 14 years. So if I don't know anything, I know all about the escort industry, how it works and all of this. So if you guys got any questions, don't hesitate, leave a comment below so I can make a follow-up video, or go to my profile and I left my email there. Email me and I will make sure that I get back to you. Thank you for tuning in, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys got any questions, and I will see you next video.